things start playing properly. So Proline turned around and released another Bronco and another short course body. Yay!
Short course Bronco.
Yeah, and then we got ourselves a dually, you know, square body dually. I'm not overly impressed with the box on it. It's not really deep enough. It's one of those ones where they kind of cheaped out and made it up high again.
But fits everything.
This one here, when you look at the teasers, you'll see it says SCX24 and it says Cliffhanger. So you pretty much know that it's a Cliffhanger 124 scale Cliffhanger body. Aaron, this one's yours. This one's all you, man.
Racing action. XB2.
Right?
Not a bunch of upgrades on this one here from the previous model. But still a nice piece of kit.
A nice
Convert it to be a drag race car? Yes.
Absolutely, actually.
Yep. Take that, put the short course body chassis on it, and bam, you're in it.
So I wonder if anybody's making an extended chassis kit yet that will fit those bulkheads. I mean, I have an Xray here, right?
Yeah, you do.
And then deck the halls
with felonies.
Of course, this is a ARRMA Felony Christmas ornament.
Oh, it hits you right here, doesn't it?
Yeah, it hits me right here because the felony of the 4 felonies that we've had in the store, 3 of them got stolen. And I'm not happy about that. I am never stocking a felony in store again.
Sorry, guys.
So yeah.
To be fair, you do have those other cars in there now.
The Limitless?
No, the new ones.
Oh, yes. Yes. I know which one you're talking about. Yeah. The Vendettas. Vendetta.
Go from felony to a Vendetta.
So, Tim, I know that you're dying. This is your jam, man. Because this is a sidekick. This is the radio killer.
So in the back of that, there's probably no bottom to it. So you put the little scale RC controller in there. It can fall through. You can run it over too.
That's exactly what I was thinking. It has the whole back end is going to be wide open. Everything will fall right down under your wheels, just like real life. I don't know how much more scale you can get. Like, insane.
I think it's pretty cool. Lights. Yes.
Yeah. It's a pretty detailed sidekick body.
How big's that thing?
It's the same size as the CFXW.
So it's kind of like the mini size.
Yeah, what is it? Like 245 to something like that, somewhere around that wheelbase. Pretty short.
Definitely scale. 1/10 scale.
Very scale, very good looking. I think the details they did on it are awesome, but it's not MST. So, and Gord keeps talking about this, the SCX6. He sent me some video. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you guys the video because it's really grainy on my end and it's glitching like mad. So I got to get a better copy of it. But
those look nice.
These are 2.9-inch beadlock rims made by TREAL that are made to fit the SCX6.
So you think people are going to stretch some 2.2s on those?
I don't think anybody's going to have to because I really think they're going to start cranking out they're really going to start cranking out the 2.9s here shortly. And, or 2.9. 2.926. I think they're going to stretch. They might be able to maybe stretch 2.2s on it. But I don't think you have to. There are tires out there right now. There's not a lot of them.
Yeah, but you put that big, huge rim on your 10 scale crawler.
Yeah. So
low profile.
These guys. Now, back in the day, there was a little inline motor, Nitro motor that everybody ran, and everybody thought was so cool. There were all kinds of videos on it, but didn't show it in very many vehicles. This is their new release. It is a 1/8 scale. They're calling it a crawler, but there's no freaking way this thing's a crawler. It has a 3-speed transmission. It is a nitro powered, and it has paddle tires. What crawler have you ever seen that's had paddle tires? I've never seen.
I think it'd be fun.
Paddle tires. The body I think is ugly as sin, but
look
yeah, I see where they're going with it.
Is that the 2-cylinder motor in there?
Yeah, it's a 2-cylinder that's in there.
2-cylinder.
So they also have that motor. This is the motor here.
Yeah, that's
they
what I've
also
seen that
have
before.
This motor mounted in a like a big rig kind of setup, right? Which I think I got one picture of that at the end. Now, if you're interested in this thing, in the link in the comments below, not on this stream right now, but when we repopulate this up, I'll have the link added into the bottom. It'll take you to the website that sells this. If you use the code, you get an extra 6% off. If you use the code that is attached to our link. So there you go. So go there. They have a whole bunch of really cool stuff too. You know, the Capo Cub and all those little 124 scale, $700 freaking all metal crawlers. They sell those there too. And the big fancy construction equipment, they sell those there too. The ones that are $10,000.
Yay.
So this is the SSD locking hubs. Now, honestly, this is only if you really want to be scale, because I don't know how many people actually unlock their hubs when they take the truck off the road and go on the trail. As soon as you go on the trail, you're going to lock them. So it's a very, very much a gimmick, but it is a gimmick that works. So I mean, you can't diss it for that. It's got actual scale rotors in there. It comes with a little nylon tool that you push in. If you guys go to Scale Builders Guild, they've got a review on these. They just put up here like a couple days ago. They just released these, so they're cool, and they're all aluminum. They're not plastic inside, so I think that they'll have some durability.
That's so cool.
But it's the same old story. Like when I'm 4-buying, I couldn't wait to get automatic hubs because nobody ever wanted to get out of the truck to lock the hubs or unlock the hubs. Or they'd go out and unlock the hubs, and then they'd forget, right?
I think that'd be great in the Bronco.
Hey?
Those would be great in the Bronco because that thing's got some speed, 2-wheel drive on that thing.
Yeah.
2-wheel drive speed in it.
Bronco. I lean more towards the like the Phoenix setup where you can actually unlock the transfer case.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, it's a cool idea. I get it. They look cool. They look fantastic. And the scale rotors and everything are going to be really cool. But it's going to be one of those things. It's going to be a scale build kind of thing. It's not going to be one of those things where guys are doing, hard 3S crazy power brushless combos. They're not going to be running that kind of stuff through this. You're an F1 fan, right?
Yeah.
What hauls F1 cars around the country?
That one right there.
That truck right there. So Tamiya just released this. Not available for order yet. You can't even hardly find it on their website. So yeah, that's their new release, and it should be available, I'm guessing, mid-month next month, depending on shipping and whether or not the containers make it across the country. Hobbywing's done a new release of their Elite and their XR10 Pro series. They're the G2S, and they are now there's a few features they've added to them. Link will be below so you can read all the fine details. Biggest thing is there's now polarity protection. So you cannot accidentally, because nobody's ever done this, plug in the battery the wrong way. That's never happened to anybody.
Never.
Right?
Never twice in one day.
Yeah.
What's cool about this one here, they got the fan that mounts right inside. So instead of wasting your cooling on the side of the little shroud of the motor, it's right all in there.
Yeah, and they've redesigned the fanning and the ducting and the way it all works so that it actually does the Venturi stuff around.
I think the most important thing about that is that it has a new way of tuning in the drive frequency. So you can tune it, especially for drag racing, you tune it down so it's nice and smooth, not low pull, nice and smooth off the line.
Yeah.
And you can add the power to it so it's more.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think that's going to be their answer to everyone else's drag race stuff.
Yeah. So SCX6, once again, Club 5, cranking out aftermarket products. This is actually metal, and it's basically a rock slider to go along the edge. So, I mean, that's a lot of truck, and you bang it off the rocks, you're going to wreck that body, but you won't with that. They also released a skid plate, and they also have released some mirrors that will actually fold. Although with a 30-pound RC crawler, I don't think whether or not your mirrors fold is going to really matter. I honestly think what's going to happen is they're going to just snap right off of the base. Yeah, totally, right? So, yeah, they're just going to snap at the base, and that'll be it. Here's a picture of underneath. And there's the mirrors.
Oh, there's
so
the
these
mirror.
are printed out of that. I believe it's that nylon inlaid kind of printing. They are physically, the mirror size is almost identical to the stock ones that you get. And another company is releasing new colors and calling them a new model. These are the Mini Zs. Mini Z 4x4s. They've released them now in a yellow and a red. Yay! Should have been green. It should have been green and red. It would have been way more Christmassy.
Oh, that big
So,
piece of kit.
What scale do you think that is? Well, I guess I kind of cheated. I told you the scale right there. 1/32 scale. I can't put those things together. My fingers are too thick and too fat. And yeah.
They need that 10th scale.
I don't understand why they can't do it in 10th scale. This is a beautiful, like the details they put into this thing are just insane.
Looks so nice. Look at that thing.
Well, it's got jacks all the way around. It's got panels. Some of them open, some of them don't. Depends on how you build it. It's actually got functioning suspension. The front jack actually swivels down with a wheel on it, and it cranks up. It has the stairs. The stairs actually fold down like an actual RV set of stairs would, where it's like that scissor kind of fold out.
Unreal.
Full suspension. It's unbelievable. Now they're calling it unpowered, but it's got an LED light bar and everything on it. But the hitch is just detailed. It's just for a 1/32 scale. It is crazy detailed, and I want one. Sorry, I always want one, but probably not going to get this one because I don't have much luck with the super tiny things. I tend to break them.
Wow, that's crazy.
Right? Like I saw that and I was like, what? They're making a trailer that looks like that, but nobody else seems to be able to make a trailer that looks like that?
So is that like Orlando size?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Like truck fits on your cell phone kind of size. Yeah. So trailer would almost fit on your cell phone as well. The plus side to it, though, you could probably use little Lego minifigures as your people going in and out of your camper. There's a video on, if you go on A-Main's website and find that on A-Main's website, underneath it, there's a video. And the video is on it's on a scale train set, basically. And they've got that trailer all set up in an RV park kind of deal. It looks really good. This is a 3.0 turn Maclan Drag Race King motor because 3.5 wasn't fast enough. Apparently. I mean, there are some changes, rotor size, a little bit different, stuff like that. But honestly, that's pretty much it. It's pretty much it. Oh, wait, there's more. Oh, again. It'll play.
Wait for it.
Wait for it. Let me make it think.
Oh.
Okay, and George waiting for XMAXX. XMAXX. So XMAXX now has a WideMaxx kit.
WideMaxx.
It is complete. It brings each side, so you're getting 6 centimeters more width. It is not lengthening the chassis. This is not a complete truck. This is just a WideMaxx kit for the XMAXX. They've released it in all of their colors to go with all the black, green, orange. It does come complete with new springs. It does come with your axle shafts. It comes with all your arms and everything. So it's basically like the WideMaxx kit is for the Max, but this is the big boy version. So there you go.
Your truck probably needs some upgrades already, so just change it all out.
Yep. So you got, black, green, orange, red, blue. I don't think the only color they didn't do, I don't think, is white.
The white.
As far as I know. Yeah, but you can see everything that's in there, all the pieces you're going to need, your lengthened axle shafts and everything. And I've already looked on site, and they are already starting to sell some of these pieces individually. I'm getting part numbers across for all of them as well. And there's the blue. Yeah, I just threw them up there so you guys see what color. They're going to come in around $270 Canadian. And yeah, that'll be that. And then you guys can be wide, because X-Maxxes are super easy to put in the back of a vehicle already. So why not make them bigger? I actually think it's going to end up being about the same size as the Creighton 8S. I think. And then R1, who has just started getting into drag cars and building chassis and drag motors and all that kind of stuff, have now released an app for you to test your reaction timing. So you can run this app on your phone. It is available on Google, and it is also available on Apple, because I downloaded it on mine to try it out, and it works. It just gives you your reaction time. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. You can log in, you can race, you can compete against anybody else if you want. And this is a teaser. These are a teaser. These are not currently available for market yet, but they will be. These are SCX24 wheels. These are the prototypes, and the completed models will be available shortly. This is only 3 of the styles that we have created so far. These are mostly a test fit to see how they're going to work out.
Nice.
There's going to be weighted versions. There's going to be regular cast versions. These will not be a 3D printed rim. These will be a actual cast rim, so they're going to be a little stronger than the 3D printed resin would be. And there is no, I don't know if you guys can see it on here. Let me take this and make it bigger.
Yeah, make it bigger.
Make it bigger. There is, it's only a 1080p camera, so there's no lines on this at all. So that doesn't have your regular 3D printing marks like a lot of them do. These are being produced by Scale for Fun, and they will be available exclusively through makemyfun.ca.
Nice.
That is it for what's new. That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all.
That's it. All right. Okay. So what do you guys think about any of that stuff? The 12 spoke? Zarek likes the 12 spoke. I can't make up my mind, honestly. I'll put up some pictures of this stuff, and I'll send you guys some higher resolution pictures of these later. Like I said, these are prototypes. They have been test fitted already on pretty much anything that takes an RC 4-wheel drive rim is going to take one of these. So
nice. Is that like 7 mil hex on those things, or?
Yep. And then last week I showed everybody the 7 mil hex adapter kit that you could buy from Racing, so that you could put wheels this size on the Mini Z's and all those. We're also going to produce these in a 0.7 inch as well. So they will also work with the newer line, with the newer sizes of wheels. And we're going to make some slightly bigger ones that will work on the 6x6s and stuff made by Panda Hobby and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's just kind of what we've been working on, a little bit of that.